What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are using one of the most broken combos to come out of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We got ourselves Shenpao and Choice Band Dragonite for the casual ladder. Now, I seen this team and I was thinking to myself, I haven't used this combo in so long. So I want to see if it was still as powerful as it was back in the day when restricted Pokemon were not in the game. So we're gonna be trying it out today. Hopefully versus some restricted Pokemon, hopefully not versus some restricted Pokemon. A little bit of both, have some fun, and get to showcase that power of Shenpao with Dragonite. Now, the reason why this combo is so good is because Dragonite typically holds the Choice Band. On top of that, you give it the normal Terror type, and you have E-Speed. So with that, you get a bunch of damage boost. You pair it up next to Shenpao, and then you have that first turn priority. The damage is just insane. So we're trying it out today. Outside of those two, we got Entei, Fluttermane, Ogerpon, and Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt and Fluttermane going to be big time special attackers on today's team. Fluttermane with the booster energy, Raging Bolt with the safety goggles. Then Ogerpon, Entei, like I already mentioned, pretty strong Pokemon. Entei also has E-Speed, so that works well too with Shenpao. And then Ogerpon over here, half support, half attacking. I feel like every time I use an Ogerpon, it has the exact same moveset. Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Follow Me, Spike Shield. It's just a perfect moveset for this Pokemon. Guys, run team for yourself. Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1 on the casual ladder, showcasing Dragonite and Shenpao. Match number 1 on its way, and of course we are going up against this team's biggest counter, Indeedee. We have no terrain control, so they can just go into Indeedee and pretty much just get it going from there. This is a nice little Trick Room team with Transform Mew and Ice Rider Calyrex, so let's see how this one plays out. Honestly, we could still just go into Shenpao and Dragonite. If that's the case, if they want to go into Indeedee, I mean, do I have Ice Spinner on you? That would be pretty nice. I do have Ice Spinner. At that point, I can just, you know, go Shenpao for lead and have Dragonite in the back end, which wouldn't be bad. I like that. I definitely do like that. If Indeedee pops out here, we'll just Ice Spinner. We will get rid of the terrain. We'll try to get after it that way. But they could still set up Trick Room, which we just don't like. We hate Trick Room. We hate it. I definitely hate Trick Room. Do we have Fluttermane here? Could end up just going in with you. I do like Entei here. Yeah, I like this because I can always go into E-Speed with you if I want to. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to go into both of them. And then have Dragonite in the back end. And last but not least, probably Fluttermane, right? It's gotta be Fluttermane. It's gotta be Fluttermane. I was trying to decide between Raging Bolt or Fluttermane. I mean, Fluttermane is just insanely strong, especially because, you know, Raging Bolt's not going to take too kindly to an Icicle, or not Icicle, to a Glacial Lance. That would just be bad. But he ends up leading these two, so he has Fake Out ready to roll. I could go Ghost Terror type and pretty much just prevent Fake Out with Shenpao because I'll have it in focus, and I think I want to do that. I think I definitely want to do that. Yeah, Ghost Terror type. We're going to go Ice Spinner into this Mew slot. Just deal damage to that. And then we'll just go Sacred Fire into this slot. And with that, I wonder if we see a Terror type or not. From them, not me. Obviously, I'm terrestrializing. Going Ghost. Not trying to deal with this. I'm kind of hoping that they do go into, like, if they have Indeedee, that they swap into it now. But they don't. I'm cool with this. If Indeedee's not here, I mean, Dragonite in the back end is going to be beautiful for us. It's going to be beautiful. But out comes our Terror type. Right here, right now. Hopefully he's going for Fake Out this turn and we can just bypass it. He's going for Grass Pledge here. He's going for Grass and Water Pledge here? Is that what we're doing here? Grass and Fire Pledge. Oh, no. Oh, no. Luckily, I'm sashed up here. That did a ton of damage. And now I got a Sea of Fire. I'm going to lose my Shenpao here. I'm going to lose my Shenpao, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to do great damage before I go out. There's solid damage in that slot. And Sacred Fire should KO? I think so, right? Get it on out of here. Alright, so we dump on you. My Shenpao is going to die out to this Fire Grass Pledge Swamp. Which really sucks. And does Entei take damage to that because he's a Fire type? He might not. I hope not. But there goes my Shenpao. Shenpao gone like that, alongside with Terror type. So we didn't need a Terrestrialize. Kind of sucks that we wasted it. Yeah, Entei's not going to take any damage. Okay, Probably just want to go into you and hope, and then maybe just go into like a Fairy Terra. Maybe go for Dazzling Gleam, and hopefully that can KO this Mew. Let's see what it goes into. Here comes Indeedee. Okay, so I can't E-Speed anymore. They brought out the terrain at the perfect time. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Fairy Terra here. It's just my best bet. Especially with this boost energy. I think it should boost special attack, which would be nice. Yeah, it does. Cool. My special attack's boosted. I already used my Terra type. Why am I talking about Terra types when I already used my Terra type? And this is about to be really brutal for me. Really brutal. I'm just gonna go to Snarl here. He's gonna go for Trick Room. He's gonna be able to pop Trick Room, no problem. We're gonna lose this match to, oh man, to Ice Rider Calyrex and Terra type in the back end. This could be really bad. This could be bad for Jeans. Unless he's not popping Trick Room. Hold up. Give me a chance here. Give me a chance. Dazzling Gleam's gonna fly. Great damage. Snarl's gonna launch. Who's dodging this? Who just dodged the Snarl? Of course, Indeedee dodges the Snarl. And he's gonna be able to drop Expanded Force. You got the Clear Amulet here? You're rocking the Clear Amulet? Kinda sucks. Alright, so the combination of these two moves should KO this this Mew. But at this point, ugh. This is tough if they have Ice Rider Calyrex. Mew has the Clear Amulet or Cobra Cloak, one or the other. He ends up just protecting you. So nice, simple protect. I think he's going to get rid of my Flutter Mane here, which is not good for me. And hopefully I can get a crit here with Snarl. That would be beautiful if I could pick up a KO with Snarl. But if we didn't miss that first one, maybe we were KOing with this one. No, it's just not doing enough damage. Luckily, we're getting that special attack drop. Let's see if I can soak this. I should be able to soak this. Yeah, all day. He's going to buy us another turn here. If I get rid of Mew and Indeedee at the same time, that would be beautiful. And I think I can here with this and Sacred Fire. It's going to be close, man. This match is going to be super, super close. Because I need two of my Pokemon. I need a 2v1 if I'm going to take out Calyrex. If I'm going to take out Calyrex, I need it to be a 2v1. Don't have Terra type anymore. I just wasted it with Shenpao trying to go for Fake Out Read, and it just didn't work out. But I mean, come on, man. I was not expecting them to go for Fire Pledge and Grass Pledge. Like, come on. But Mew doing absolute work here, picking up some big time damage with the Expanding Force, and also that Swamp going crazy. Fiery Swamp. Bye bye, Indeedee. Can I have both these Pokemon for the next turn? Let's see. Indeedee, you soak this? Cool. Okay, so Indeedee soaks it. Entei's just not taking damage to it, which is huge, and the Sea of Fire is gone. Okay, they got one Pokemon left. Is it Calyrex? That's the real question. No, it's Iron Boulder. We love it. We love it. We can now go for Shadow Ball, kind of force him to Terrasilize. And do we just go for Stomping Tantrum here? I feel like they're going to Terrasilize. That I should just go for Sacred Fire. And I am going to do that. Because if they don't Terrasilize, then Shadow Ball is going to do big damage, and that's exactly what happens here. So Shadow Ball flying, bam. Bringing him down to 1. You fat, or you fashed? You focus, Ash? You're not. And you pick up double KO. So it comes down to just my beautiful, beautiful, what's it called? Can't even think of his name. Dragonite. And if Terrain's gone, we win this game. And I don't even think Terrain's gone. Alright. Comes down to this. Do we outspeed him? Because a rock move is probably KOing us, right? A rock move's probably oh man, dude, we're gonna lose this game to a Mighty Cleave, aren't we? I can't E-Speed him. I cannot E-Speed him. We're gonna lose this game right here. That sucks. That's a rough way to go out. I should have. No, I mean, we did everything right. Let's go for an Air Slash. Or not Air Slash, Air Release. And they canceled match. They had a shot. That's crazy. I would think Iron Boulder outspeeds, but we take that win all day. Match number 2 time. Let's get back after it. Same opponent. Hopefully we can grab ourselves the same result. I cannot believe they canceled that last match. It was such a close one. I'm actually glad we're getting a rematch with this opponent. But I could go into Shenpao and Dragonite here. And honestly, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go right into it with a lead. Try to get after it that way. Because I can always take away Terrain. And I can always use him later. But in the back end, who could be strong for us? Not going to lie, Ogerpon could be pretty strong for us. So I am going to end up bringing Ogerpon. And last but not least, gotta go in with Fluttermane. Fluttermane was clutch in that last match. Shadow Ball did big time damage to that Iron Boulder. But yeah, I was just super surprised. Super surprised. Terrain didn't end. We were choice banned. Aerial Ace was the call. But I'm just came down to speed. It came down to speed, and they just canceled the match. Like I said, I'll take it all day. We're 1-0. But they end up throwing out their Pokemon here. They're gonna go Iron Boulder alongside with Rillaboom here. And he probably thinks that we're gonna go Ghost Terror here again. So I mean, just attacking is probably my best bet, and trying to take out Terrain with like Ice Spinner. And do I go for E-Speeds here? I could just rip an E-Speed. I could just rip an E-Speed with normal Terror type if I want to. But honestly, I really don't want to. So I'm just gonna go Ice Spinner here. And I'm just gonna do Sonic Tantrum. Gonna U-turn pivot out of here. So he's pivoting, hopefully into Indeedee. If that's the case, that's actually not bad. Then I just take Terrain. U-turn actually doing really good damage to me. Mew actually pops out here. A little bit of Mew action. We're gonna land this nice little Ice Spinner, deal close to half, and more importantly, get rid of Terrain. Alright, Dragonite, do you outspeed it? You don't. They could have won this last match. They could have won this last match. They could have definitely won that last match. Unless he was choice. He could be choice banned, which is why he canceled the match. That would make more sense. That would make more sense. But we lose our Dragonite, no problem. Now I can just go into you. And I mean, from here, I can Sucker Punch Mew. But I really wonder what Mew's doing here. Because what I really want to do here is just Sucker Punch. And then go Fairy Terror Dazzling Gleam. In all honesty. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna hope Mew's attacking here. You might honestly just swap into Indeedee, the Iron Boulder slot, which would be really good. And he is gonna do that. Oh man. Hopefully this is Rillaboom. Please be Rillaboom. It's definitely Indeedee for Expanded Force. No, it's Rillaboom. Cool. I'll take that all day. Hopefully Mew just, I don't know, tries to attack me just so I can Sucker Punch it. And then I'm going to be able to get off some nice damage here, which he can fake me out next turn, which I'm scared of. But I lost my Dragonite to that Mighty Cleave. I think I finally figured it out. It was definitely choice ban in that last match, which is why they canceled the match. But he's going to end up attacking. Sucker Punch going to pick up KO. That's beautiful news. That's great news right there. Sucker Punch dropping Mew. We don't have to worry about him. Fluttermane's going to get off some free damage here with Dazzling Gleam. Fairy Terror boosted as well as that booster energy, and that is doing damage. Of course this thing lives on 1 HP. Get on out of my face with that. It's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. 1 HP on the boy. What a chump. What an absolute chump. 1 HP. Get on out of my face. Now I could go for Sucker Punch if they do not have terrain control. I mean, it's going to be pretty free. Or if they do not have Indeedee, I meant to say. But I'm thinking of just double protecting here, depending on who they go into. Mighty Cleave does hit through protects, which really sucks. From here, I mean, we should just do this, and we should just go into Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I'm doing this. Or I go for Sucker Punch, bam, big time damage, bye-bye, and that's gonna be game. Didn't even fake out any of my Pokemon. Didn't even fake them out. So, match number 1, super close. We get the same exact opponent. Why are you so fast? Is this thing Choice Scarf? Why is he so fast? I can't believe I didn't realize this earlier. Why are you? You gotta be Choice Scarf. You're outspeeding my Fluttermane. I've never seen a Rillaboom outspeed Fluttermane. He's Choice Scarf with the Rillaboom. What is up with all these choice items? What is up with this? Like, what is going on here? He's just flying in speed. He's just flying in speed. Okay, cool. Or did I use Dazzling Gleam and not even realize it? There's no shot I used Dazzling Gleam. He throws out Calyrex as his final Pokemon. And Dazzling Gleam is now flying. So this should do relatively decent damage here. Oh my lord, we get that crit too. Come on, baby. Come on, man. That's too easy. Now I can bring out Ogerpon. And I could just spam follow me, just keep my Fluttermane alive. But I don't really think there's a point. I think we just attack. Because again, Robin can still fake out. But I just found out he's Choice Scarf, so that's fine. Just found out he's Choice. So should I go for Follow Me? Yeah, because if you're choiced, I can just win this game right here. Yeah. I'm fairly confident you're Choice Scarf, so I'm going to go for Follow Me just so he's not outspeeding and just wood hammering my Flutter Mane and KOing me. And then going from there, but he's going to Terrasilize into the Rillaboom slot. What do you got, Grass here? Yeah, you're going straight water. For what purpose? What's your purpose for straight water there? I don't understand it, but I guess you're doing that. That's fine. He ends up protecting Calyrex, and that officially puts us in a winning position. Now I got Follow Me cooking, a little bit of support from the Ogerpon. And what are you going for here? Going for U-turn. He's just ripping U-turns, dude. He's just ripping U-turn for damage. He's just ripping it. End up sending that to Gleam. Calyrex gonna block it, and Flutter Mane gonna pick up the KO onto Rillaboom. So now it turns into a 2v1 where hopefully both my Pokemon outspeed, right? Hopefully both my Pokemon outspeed. But that's the thing about casual ladders. There's no rules, so honestly, all of his Pokemon could be Choice Scarf. You can do that on the casual ladder. Multiple Pokemon can hold the same item. Kind of funny. But from here, we'll drop an Ivy Cudgel, stick with Dazzling Gleam, and he cancels match. GG's. Final match coming at you guys for today's video, going up against an elite double restricted team, Zamazenta and Calyrex, but no Indeedee, which is good. I can now lead Shen Pao, I can now lead Dragonite, and we can get after it that way. I do like this. I definitely do like this. So with both of them, honestly, I like Flutter Mane. I think we need a ton of first turn priority, and we need some special attackers. So we're going to go into Flutter Mane and Raging Bolt here. Lock it in, lock it down. Let's do it. Let's get after it. 2-0, we already guaranteed ourselves a winning record, beat the same opponent twice, but now looking for that 3-0 perfect record with Dragonite and Shen Pao. First match for today's video that we are not bursting Psychic turn. That's good. Hopefully they don't have Quick Guard. That would be annoying. The Rillaboom's going to pop out here. I feel pretty safe going into Ghost Terror type here. Just to dodge Fake Out and just go for Icicle. Well, not Icicle Crash. Ice Spitter. Choicing the E-Speed might be our best bet. Just trying to delete this left side could be good for us. I know those defense boosts are really, really annoying. Actually, maybe I might not choicing the E-Speed. I'm thinking of just going. How much damage do we think this could do? Yeah, I don't want to choice an Ice Spinner, or not Ice Spinner, E-Speed, just because of Zamazenta on the field. On top of that, they do have Shadow Rider Calyrex. Did I Ghost Terra? Hopefully I Ghost Terra'd. I didn't. Oh my lord, dude. I said I want to Ghost Terra, and I didn't. And now I lose Shen Pao because of that. Now, oh my lord, dude. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I just didn't click the button. I said it. I said, dude, we got to Ghost Terra here. A perfect chance to. And we could have just legit been in a beautiful position with Sacred Sword flying into Zamazenta. We could have still had Shen Pao at full HP. Everything would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. But now I'm stuck here. All right. Do we go into you? Yeah, we're gonna go into Raging Bolt here. That sucks, dude, because that could have been a huge turn. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I blew it. So now he goes into Shen Paoski, and we're sitting here in a tough position where both my Pokemon are weak to that. I'm gonna Terrasilize Water here. I'm gonna send this, and I'm gonna swap my Dragonite. In a Flutter Mane. Let's do it. Oh man, dude, we would have been sitting so pretty. This is tough. We're probably gonna lose this match. Because if I had to guess, our final Pokemon is probably Shadow Rider Calyrex. Hopefully they're not going for Heavy Slam in this slot. I'm Photosynthesizing with the boost here. Here we go. Get this rolling. So right now, Shen Pao is gonna be fastest on the field. I think Flutter Mane should outspeed Zamazenta, which is nice. But we're hopefully seeing Ice Spinner into this slot. He protects Zamazenta. This could be a good turn. Should be a very good turn for us since he just protected that. No. No, no, no. Soak this. Cool, you soak it. That's big news. T-Bolt's gonna do good damage in this slot. Paralyze him. No, you don't. From here, I can Thunderclap. And I could just protect. Or I can honestly just T-Bolt and protect. Instead of trying to make a read, because he could end up swapping. He might even protect Shenpao, but I'm just gonna protect my Flutter Mane. Get a little bit of HP back, kind of go from there. He could just be going for a Sucker Punch. Let's see. He's protecting. This Zamazenta is gonna be almost impossible to get off. I think I have to swap Flutter Mane and just go for another T-Bolt. Let's do it. T-Bolt, let's swap. Let's swap. I lose my booster energy boost. Kind of sucks, but wish I would have made a read there. That Thunderbolt into that Zamazenta slot would have been nice. There goes Sucker Punch. That's exactly why I didn't Thunderclap. Exactly why I didn't Thunderclap. Heavy Slam flies, does good damage in that slot. T-Bolt launches and picks up the KO. Now, final Pokemon, if it is Shadow Rider Calyrex, we're pretty much in the dumps here. But if it's not, we have somewhat of a chance, baby. And that's all I need. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. And this is all because I didn't Terrasilize that Shenpao. And this is Calyrex. Oh, man. Calyrex on the field. Thunderclap's got to be your play. It's as simple as that. Thunderclap's got to be your play. And if I can, Stomping Tantrum. Double down at the Calyrex slot. Zamazenta, just protect. Do me a favor. Do me a solid protect. Even though Shadow Rider Calyrex is just going to rip us here. Thunderclap doing relatively decent damage here. Astral Barrage gonna fly. Both you guys soak it, please and thank you. No shot, right? Yeah. GG's. GG's. Yeah, if I would have Terrassilized my Shenpao like I said, we would have won this game, I think. I would have been sitting in such a good position right off the rip. We would have been chilling here. They definitely still had a shot at winning after that, but still. It just hurts the soul. That I said it. I was just like, we're going to Ghost Terror here, dodge the fake out, dodge body press. It was just perfect for us. It was perfect. It would have been perfect. But now the double restricted Pokemon getting the best of us. Too much attack power. And all I have left is a 39 HP Flutter Mane. So, yeah. I'm going to run this match. We go 2-1 for today's video. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Dragonite and Shenpao on the casual ladder. Kind of funny that we didn't get to use the E-Speed combo with it, but I mean, you guys seen it plenty of times before. This team's still absolutely ripped up. Dragonite, Entei pairing up with Shenpao, and then Ogerpon, Flutter Mane, and Rage Bolt doing a lot of the back end work. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.